everyone!
What?
Don't worry.
Yeah. It's not him.
Wait. Either way.
That's right. You're right.
First things first, I'm gonna start a new thing. I'm going to go over my suspects before the beginning of each trial. In this case, my suspects are Kaito, Angie, Mio, and Korakio. Kaito is the most suspicious, and all four of them. Mio has somewhat of an alibi, but not for the entire night, so it's most likely not her. So Angie, I wouldn't bother pointing it out if it wasn't going to be important. Kaito or Korakio are my suspects.
Certainly.
All right.
This case will be so easy. It's not Himiko. No, damn it. I don't want to hear that. Miyu, how about you say something?
Hey!
Yeah, I have 3.
Kazatua is watching over us.
God, I hope it's Angie.
Say. If so,
Jeez.
Yeah,
right?
reason to live.
Well,
I mean, Maki, I think you'd actually be genuinely a lot of help
do
if
you
you tried.
agree?
Why does that matter?
No.
I mean, you're right. What does any of that have to do with this? Himiko, any words?
Really?
She is a degenerate.
Listen up. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, got it, Kaito. Yay. Thanks. I'm especially sensitive to it now. To us felt that trembling glow. Our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. It's becoming more ragged. Pounded harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves, the elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end. No, it was only just the beginning.
Welcome!
Huh.
Wonderful.
Oh.
What are you saying?
Okay.
They're so
Elaborate detail into the courtroom. Almost like it's for show. For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. To the people outside. So you don't need to worry about them. They're not with us, as in they're no longer with us, you know what I mean?
Hey,
You 13s are the only you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Excuse me, what? Person who killed him. Kaito, Angie, or Hiro Yoko, I think. I don't need to, but sure. Oh god. I just remembered Liu had an alibi because she was running around half naked being touched. Yeah. No, I do not want to. Yay!
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it.
Am I allowed to eat during class trial?
Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway!
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is.
You.
Yes.
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone.
Oh, thank God.
The person who's most suspicious is...
You!
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Yeah! I'm in top
Dude, the
form
dude's
today.
actually trying to help. Give him a break.
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you.
Okay, get this bitch out
Whatever
of
you
my
have to say
face.
is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E. Himiko seems suspicious.
Oh, thank God.
Hey! Hachi, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend? telling you what Atua is telling me.
Ah,
He is using
even if you had a room
knowledge to
that
show
can't
us the
eat
way
throwing
to
false
survive.
Charles Monochrome, you can't jump on the TV and
You
film
should
it.
thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all. Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me.
He's got a lot of shit on you. Everybody here does.
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
His
There
body
you go.
appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was
Yeah.
the one performing the trick.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape
Himiko, cut the bullshit.
was magic.
Himiko, you're not helping.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession. Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
Himiko, you are going to get us all killed because you're stupid.
Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
Oh, I can tell you that.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit. Stop picking on Himiko! A cute, tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone. I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
Venom is the only magician in this series, bitch. Let's do this, seriously.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany.
God, why is it all over the screen?
To pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
Oh shit. Sorry, what am I?
After that, the time ran out. The tank about Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive.
Eaten to bone by piranhas. Savage rage.
Oh god, oh Rantaro, no.
Wrong. The underwater escape was no trick.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
Rude. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention, I was trying to leave.
The cult used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank about Ryoma opened and piranhas came.
And he was eaten alive.
And, hold on.
Bone by piranhas.
No, he wasn't. Thank you, Kokishi. As usual, I guess, yeah, as usual, you were somewhat helpful. You're about as helpful as not.
Pouring out.
Nope.
Wrong.
That's wrong. No, that's wrong.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. It was drowned.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
Now,
Lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male. So what? Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him,
no.
and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko
Instantly
only had
incorrect.
60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
Also, he wasn't in there.
Then when did he drown?
He was drowned the night before.
That's it! Ryoma was already drowned before the show started. before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever.
He just sat there.
By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
It's in the piranha tank.
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where... Oh, wait! Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Yeah, Himiko.
Himiko. Why won't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's magic.
No, maybe it really...
Shut up, Delta.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Like you?
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
Or drunk moms.
Man,
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
man, we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden. We gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
Why are you the voice of
To tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secrets behind Himiko's trick.
You know it.
So, not real magic?
No, it was real magic.
Himiko, I will stop you.
No! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful! Aren't incantations usually more
Yes.
complicated than that?
I got this, shoot. What are our clothes? Water tank trick.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nope.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps a mechanism was set up on the screen.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
That is important.
Secret hatch.
See, you are useful. Consent. Yeah.
Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
See, so it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength!
I swear, if you say anything about magic, I'm gonna stab you.
No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male.
Give me 3 reasons why I'm wrong. If you can't give me 3 reasons why you're wrong, you're wrong.
The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you! The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Give me more clear.
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her! There would have been water everywhere!
Correct.
I'll cut through your words.
Nope, she said water.
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase.
So the glass
His body
panels
was in
the
stairs?
piranha.
Knowing that, it's clear how Kimiko made her escape from underwater. There was
Yeah.
a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Kimiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us.
Yep.
It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
Which there was.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Ha-ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
She ain't the culprit.
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But Himiko's clothes
No,
should have been
she has
wet
fair.
when she left the water tank.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was
I have a question. How would you escape water no matter what without getting your clothes wet?
That's it! It's because she changed her uniform.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms.
Yeah.
Do you hide one behind the stage in advance?
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Ta-da.
Why would you say that?
I see.
Because she's
She
useful
had a towel,
someone.
too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Yep.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
That's bullshit.
Huh? Like a duck?
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them.
Really?
'Cause I used my
That's not
magic.
what matters in this case.
Again
You
with
revealed
the
the trick.
magic crap.
Doesn't matter
Were you
anymore.
dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed,
Yeah.
let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
No.
But that's where Himiko would escape from,
Yeah.
right?
How would she drag him out of there?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
I don't think there'd be enough time for that.
There isn't enough space for two people.
Plus,
to fit in
we're
there.
going to said.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there.
Okay, that's also
Who
fair.
says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs.
There's not enough time to do that.
That way she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is?
No, then Gonta would have seen the body.
I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Wanna bet?
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
I pray it is you, Angie. Please
Angie,
tell me it's
spent
you.
more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atuo will lose precious
I will.
devotees.
Sacrifice you so much.
Are you okay with that, Tenko?
Totally fine with that. I don't care what anyone says.
Okay.
Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything.
I believe you're right.
I want to believe in her.
Therefore,
no matter what.
Angie is now the most suspicious.
Then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
His account.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs. And simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that.
She's woke up. Her
It
friend
would
is
have
being
occurred in the middle
targeted.
of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
Incorrect statement.
Wrong!
No, that's wrong.
Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there. Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's the most helpful clue.
No, that's actually a great clue. Because
That proves that Himiko and Ryoma were not.
there certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them.
Yeah,
But
you
that
would have seen
means
at least one of
the
them.
tank was empty when Gonta looked. Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point, for the entire
Right.
stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have
She wouldn't
considered
have
hiding
known.
inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Nope.
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Give me 3 seconds. If you put me into a no nonsense.
Where
Hey.
were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
There was a way to enter the tank from there.
Right? What? Oh.
Where were
Hold
hiding
on.
Ryoma's body?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Yeah, you're shitting me, right?
Where were you?
It was really in the stairs. After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Curtain.
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
So maybe the body was in the tank all along,
No.
but we just couldn't see it.
No.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what
Yeah.
of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated,
Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Thank you. There's you then, Angie.
The body and the piranhas
Either Angie or
were
Kaito.
separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
destiny. Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
That means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body body fell into the water tank with the
Yep.
piranhas?
Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell,
See.
Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank.
Been the water or the party. Yeah, it's the bomb.
Now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
Yep.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made complete.
I'll fix this.
We out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
There we go.
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Eh?
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain
The glass pane.
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that
If it was
method
positioned
has
a
the added
certain way.
benefit of hiding the body from view.
Yeah.
Yeah? How could you hide
It would
a body
smush 'em.
like that?
This is it! It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
More piranhas say than yesterday when we were practicing.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
No, they
It seemed
don't.
that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased.
It was that Ryoma's
Glass
body
pane
had been
divided
placed
the
in.
tank nearly in half, right?
Meaning we're back
Piranhas
to
got
same
crowded
two
together,
culprits.
making
Angie
it
or
look like there
Gonta.
were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super
Eh?
useful. Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome!
Shut up.
This much evidence, it seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Yeah.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
No.
Yeah.
Guilty until proven innocent in this case.
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means we now have other suspects.
Right.
You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Everyone here is guilty until proven innocent.
Okay, but still, that's way better.
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now.
Atua
No.
is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
Don't apologize, Atua.
Ask God.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
We shouldn't be mad at Angie.
unless.
We should be mad at this class trial, at this killing game.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
Why would we be mad at that?
Said anyway.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed?
Yep.
I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great. Now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You
No,
flunk out of
you're
time
wrong.
school or something?
Nuh-uh. Not everyone.
Ding, ding,
We can
ding.
narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Kaito, Andrew.
What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand.
Dang it.
So let me explain.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha
Right.
tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Right.
I was
Wait a
wrong.
damn minute. Hold on. I think I picked the wrong one.
That's it.
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of the wrong time.
It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Wait. How do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination.
He's right.
Jeez.
He was drowned.
Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Bitchlet!
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
Right.
Try to enter the gym at night. It'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
No, she means
What?
the alarm.
After nighttime passed, morning came.
Wait, why are you being so
Before the
helpful,
show
Kokichi?
was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was
Yep.
done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday?
Yep.
Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
In which case, there's only four.
Now we
There's
know
only
what
3
time the
people
crime
without
happened, right?
alibis.
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
Yeah. I know, I'm just being stupid. Breathe.
This is it!
There.
If we can find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Kirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so
Okay.
Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
Okay.
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began,
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
Ding,
So
ding,
all we
ding.
must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the 4 of us. Myself, Kaito, Miu, and also Maki.
What about you?
Well, Kirumi,
I didn't see this fucker there.
you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Yeah, she's probably safe.
Beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice
Why are
is
you
just
acting-
too beautiful!
You don't have an alibi,
I will
man.
also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time. But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit.
It's not her.
It's too soon to tell.
Fuck that that noise.
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either.
She does.
You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make
Yeah.
you more suspicious, Mew?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear
Maki's
your
safe.
testimony.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
Neither can you being safe.
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair, mustaches, and goatees.
Good man, Kokichi.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity.
No,
look.
it doesn't.
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up. Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time.
Oh, wait. I remember now. I do have an alibi.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
You four are useless.
Where's the culprit?
Loud voice dialogue. Oh, okay. Why is Kibo and Maki there, though? Okay, just count.
Running away from Gonta.
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
Oh, that's
I was
why.
running from
I even
Himiko
tried
and
hiding
the
in the
others were
closet.
back.
Wait, what's Kokichi's account? Oh,
Things got a little heated if you catch my pervert. Filthy male pervert!
What's
I can deal with you.
5
Then
minutes
right before
9
nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure?
What? No, in my own room. Jeez.
incorrect.
I heard it!
Kokichi's account. Kokichi wouldn't kill himself
Everyone
off.
is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
Yeah, just like a mom.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot.
Person
I definitely didn't keep it a
literally
secret to make the trial
doing it
more
just said it.
interesting.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling
You
another
know, he was
lie.
doing it to make it interesting.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
I mean, he's right in this case.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would
God
mean
damn
I
it.
killed Ryoma within 5 minutes, transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank.
Who
This
the
seems
hell is
highly
that?
unlikely. If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank. Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable
What?
of that are the other three with no alibis.
You. You still don't have an alibi, man.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki! Ah, you're including
It's
me
not me
too?
or Maki.
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious.
Me.
Say who it is already.
That's it.
Make an ass like a psycho.
Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What? You?
Yeah, you can take
Mew.
her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Yeah, she does.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
I do like your galaxy cape, though. Yeah.
A girl walking around half naked.
Sounds like
Who
someone.
else could it be? But the horny exhibitionist Mew.
Right?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right? That could have been
It's
anyone
me.
walking around in women's
Mew.
underwear. Even me.
That'd be a whole different issue.
Yeah.
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
Mew, definitely. Hmm.
I see. It sounds
Yeah.
like Gonta got an eyeful,
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Well, because,
I'm pretty stacked, so I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches.
I mean, she's not wrong in this case. She was too nervous to do
Anyway, I
anything.
think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Mew was in
So
the
did you.
and Gonta got weird feeling. So Gonta ran away.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only
Can I
natural to
bring
have a flaw.
Shaya into this?
I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean all the time.
You mean like the
So
one
you're
Shuichi's got in his back
welcome,
pocket?
Think of me during your next tug session.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual
Yeah.
alibi.
Yep, it took a while.
Yeah.
At least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
Really.
That leaves Kaito and
You
Maki.
still weren't safe, man. What the hell is your alibi? Seriously, does he even have an alibi? Oh my god, he was in there? How did I never see that man? I never saw him in there.
The culprit. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by its...
Hold up! Don't decide just yet.
Maybe we should determine the secret.
No, we should do something more fun.
Oh.
We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit.
Correct.
Right? Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
Okay.
And what is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty
Yeah.
one is. Yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who
shit.
knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder?
Have the 2 argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide
Okay.
our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And...
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If
He's
you're
wearing
planning to
this
expose
case.
a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal
The
their
one
true
who's
self as a
innocent
liar.
won't freak out, while the one
Hiding
who
beneath a
is
layer of deceit.
no, one who's not innocent will freak out, while the one who is
If we want to
innocent
find the
won't.
liar, I suggest that the two suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun. We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up. That's how a true class trial works. Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know.
Freaking out there, huh?
That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
The Cubs pad.
Oh, now this is
Not
getting
just any
interesting.
Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
Show it.
So it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these two had it?
And for
Kaito,
us to
he's
figure that
panicking.
out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone. Who?
Oh, it's Maki.
That's it.
In this case, it's Maki because I have Kaito's.
It was Maki's motive video, right?
But it's not
How
her.
did you ever guess? Ooh, I know. It's because the motive video that you have belongs
Ding,
to
ding, ding.
Kaito. Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
He's right.
Finally, you said something. This is how a debate should be.
There we go, she speaks!
I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which
Kaito.
means...
You're the culprit.
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
But Maki isn't the culprit either.
Hmm?
Huh?
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit?
You better
Then
not
what
be.
would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares
Exactly.
about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
No.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he
I
might
think it's
actually
Angie.
be that stupid.
This is Angie or Kaito, I don't care.
To a damned idiot!
Hey, don't call me an idiot! Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
Well, then you are correct.
You what?
I don't believe she is the
You
culprit
believe in
either.
her? But based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point.
Her attitude.
In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right?
And her ultimate. She's literally the ultimate
Whether I believe or
child
not.
killer.
Whether I want to believe or
Something
not.
like that wouldn't kill.
That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence?
Evidence
Only
evidence.
baseless conjecture.
This basic conjecture is about to
I
save y'all's
totally get
lives.
where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko, too.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a
Let me
sentiment that
choose
has no
someone to
place in a
sacrifice.
class trial.
Fuji.
He's an idiot after all.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. Really hurts my feelings.
Yep. Yes, it did. Isn't that why you believed in Kaida? If I can trust my logic, maybe I should trust Kaido's feelings too.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without
It's
proof?
not Maki.
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaido to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
It's the opposite. I believe it's my job to
And
prove
by
the
the way,
innocence.
I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I
Yeah.
told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless
He
you
just
have
cut the
evidence
shit
to the
there.
contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Yes.
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough. Stop calling me an idiot.
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Oh, tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
Okay.
With Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I
So
thought the
then
crime
is
took place
Angie.
between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
So it is Angie.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
Angie or you?
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they know have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Quit fucking around. You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
You're only touch.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
I don't think one of the first things she'd do.
It's totally obvious. Maki's so desperate that she has to
Oh,
lie.
only someone like you would do cooking shit. believe it's the feature. I believe. Yes, I do.
Now then.
The hell you saying?
Uh-oh. Yeah. Now then.
The hell you...
No. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Yep.
Back to square one.
Square one?
No.
If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie,
Now we
they
know.
had no other choice.
Wow! What does that mean?
Now I can bring up something entirely
It
different.
means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless
They killed
argument.
Ryoma in the
Like
sink.
this one.
Used the pulley system. That's why there's marks on them. Lowered his
We
body
shouldn't
into
listen
there.
to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
And put the
Told
body
you
in
already,
there
we
like
don't
that.
need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
And why do you lie?
More one to talk.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
Go ahead, Maki.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
Yeah, why don't you show it to us?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
So then, does that mean
I
Kaito...
actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Oh.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
Yeah.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
It's you! That would be Kokichi.
I haven't gone at this side long. And I won't.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
Absolutely not even close to right.
What happened then,
Seriously.
Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video.
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless.
She doesn't
Aren't you
sleep
scared
there.
someone might kill you in your...
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
That's very fair.
Kirumi said it earlier.
Yeah.
It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. And that's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
In this case, it's correct to do that. You don't want
Whatever.
suspicion on yourself.
Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
Shut up, Andrew.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki.
Yeah.
Okay, it's true.
Yeah,
I told
yeah,
Ryoma.
yeah.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party.
That's
I
nice,
just
Alice.
checked who had whose, so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No.
Yep.
We cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No. This is a world of lies and betrayal.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
Kokichi. Shut up.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime.
I just call him Shuichi Kokichi.
Telling the truth.
Shut up. So, no, don't tell me. Oh god, I have to lie now.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your... then it's the same as an outright lie!
This, I don't like this.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward.
If no one can... then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is... prove it.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
I'll reveal the truth.
What's in my way to justice?
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh? Please explain.
Well, Kaito and I trained together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't
Hey,
worry.
Kaito.
You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one.
Oh, I feel so bad
Now
about
that I
this.
think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute!
Oh,
If
bullshit.
you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No,
It
no,
is
hold up!
Kaito
Why'd
and
you
me
sit on that info for so long?
an alibi.
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now,
You
now.
look so
You don't
nervous
know if
for
Maki was
lying.
really talking to
I feel
Ryoma,
so
right?
bad.
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not
Yeah.
confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I
Yeah,
sure
but you're
would
also a
check.
psychopath.
We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why this scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so
Just don't give a
uncool.
shit.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that?
Real shut up.
But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If
Oh,
his lie leads us to the wrong
that's so
culprit,
much faith
he will
in
join
me.
us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
I have so
you're
much
right.
faith in him.
I'll believe him too. Belief shall set you free.
Shut
I'd
up,
be
Andrew.
so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
He knows he's
Right,
lying.
that proves it then.
You little
Ryoma
shit.
was still alive during
Okichi,
nighttime.
you definitely know a lie.
In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess
Ding,
that
ding, ding.
means everyone's alibis no
Yep.
longer matter, yes?
Except mine.
So,
Because
everyone
screw
is
that.
culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started.
Yep.
What a-
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so
No.
it must have been the next.
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha
No.
tank?
And I'm about to prove it.
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
And when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
The only
That
time
leaves-
they could have done it was during
Thank you,
nighttime,
Kaito.
huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Said
Dick
me.
cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It
Yeah.
may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No.
one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the
That's
sneezing
not a good thing.
sorceress. What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
Sure.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body
Yeah.
was probably moved in the morning.
No.
Calm down,
A
everyone.
living body.
Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle
Why?
again?
Gonta, why'd you have to say that?
Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground!
Yeah.
Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Yeah. Split opinion. This has got to be terrible. Like, I would be actually petrified. Kokichi, how's your going?
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Himiko! We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
Yep.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I've got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
I know.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki! Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
Yep.
Should we trust Maki's testimony and
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Did the culprit move the body just... Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in...
Is it not possible you simply missed
Himiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state...
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is...
I've got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Is that Kai down our side? Oh shit. Sorry, I didn't. I've got to do it. Ew. Oh, Delta!
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window? The window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
You want
Ryomo
that?
is small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
It's gonna golf up.
Yes, but
He's too
Gonta
stupid.
wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym!
Or
You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the
it's
window,
only on
right?
top of the stage.
So the culprit just needed to
So
put the
it's
body
very
through the
different.
window to pull it off, right?
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage.
Yep.
And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his tard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
No.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with.
Right.
It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Right.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window?
Pulley system.
Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
I actually don't know that yet.
Yeah. We don't technically know that.
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty!
Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What?
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi!
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it.
You're right.
We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
In the sink.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found.
You didn't think about
We should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
Himikawa under the bridge?
What?
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Yeah. But screw you. Screw you, but yeah, you're right.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
I'm
Ryouma
copy.
was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drown in toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool.
I don't know, but you're wrong.
That's let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room
that can collect enough water.
It's got a
Hold on.
toilet does. Anthony,
Oh, they took him out.
Down in toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Why are you so obsessed with toilets, man?
First, let's
establish the crime scene. Dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked. But the cause of
death was drowning.
There we go.
there's nothing in his room that can collect enough water. Got a toilet, doesn't he? Drowning toilets? Impossible. We should consider places where water is stored. The only place that fits is
Incorrect sting.
Wrong.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. Though swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
Yeah, a dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror and lipstick before I quietly leave.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the...
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Right.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Let's think.
This is it! The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
scratch marks on the sink.
And I believe those scratches were caused by... This is it!
Ding, ding, ding.
The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
I don't know.
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
Yeah. What did I just say? I don't know.
I'm certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
Yeah.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
How did they get his brain?
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Thank you, Cookie Chair. Thank you for disturbing.
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma?
He has him in a
Couldn't use
storage room.
Shukuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing.
No.
Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not the bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me.
I get what you're
I'm just
thinking
talking to
of.
myself.
Friendliness.
Talk to yourself. Pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
That's
Otherwise,
right.
you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's
What?
so disgusting you'll laugh.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned
Yeah.
in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
That's not mine.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
No shit, we already
But
established that.
how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there?
Holy.
Isn't Ryoma's lab on the third floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all.
Yeah.
Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
Oh.
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
Ding ding ding.
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window?
Yep.
Then they could have thrown the
Sort
body
of.
into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting dead ends,
What?
since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Oh. Oh. It's gonna be dry. I assume this is what that game is based off. Control system? I don't know. Oh. So long. Oh no. Damn right. I just picked up a person apparently. That works, I guess. They should have made it look like Kaide. That would have been classy. Where'd you and the female character been when you at the house with? You could have done. They could have done it like that. That would have been cool. Damn it. Where's back to the gym from where? Shall we? Gym window. You're damn right. This is gonna give someone a freaking seizure. That is another car. Barely. Now to there. Who's next? Yeah, that works. That works.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they
Oh
threw
yeah,
the body
using
from
the tire as a...
window.
Holy shit.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, they used a
No,
zip line.
I don't believe he was thrown.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
They literally used a pulley zip line.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
According to the sign of the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Yep.
Another rope.
Oh, then it
Nope, there was two.
This is it!
The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to
Yes,
other
and
window.
then tie them in the middle.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow! That's amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
They are.
Eureka! I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is... But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
You get it. Just...
Pretty sure in your case it's 100% point.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the
Okay,
body
that
in
was
the
pretty good.
piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equip.
Well, anyway, it would be
yeah.
pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
Really? He's trying to help his own way. Meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. But the tire.
All right, Shuichi.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can do this. God. Rope way. Okay, I got him now. Rope way. Yeah, that's how the tire was in there.
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that? Wow, you got drain damage or something? You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and
Yeah, we do. I'm sorry, what the hell is this? Can you guys stop introducing new mechanics, please? Oh. I gotta do these ones manually. I'm sorry, get it. You can't fucking give me a game over for that. That's dickish.
We can't.
You told me a new mechanic and an entirely new bullshit mechanic. And expect me to get it right? Oh. Yeah. Maybe I should have read the freaking controls. Yeah, that's on me, actually. Oh, they should have probably made that a bit more obvious.
The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people.
Maybe.
The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway, and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable, and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill.
Okay.
Isn't that against school
That's where the
rules?
rat comes in.
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
Thanks, man.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire
Yeah.
leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it. Pops?
Huh? Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Sure you do.
Monodam's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam.
Man, the trial was... But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all...
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway.
Aside from Goodbye Spare's opening,
Then
I don't think I've messed up a decision.
turning to
And that's
Ryoma's
because
lab, one could retrieve
I
the
knew
rope from
Naruto
outside.
wasn't the murderer ever.
Tossing the rope into the gym from the
So,
pool
yeah.
window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which
Most
is why
likely.
the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yeah, looks like it
Yes.
fell in there.
When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they
And
accidentally
it was
dropped
nighttime,
it.
so you can't go in the pool.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
Yep.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge.
The steep angle.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur!
No, actually. Save for that one mistake.
Yeah.
This was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough.
Meaning,
Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined.
I think I'll
there
discover
was a
who the
ropeway.
culprit is.
Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
You're just
Yeah,
pushing
okay.
everything onto Shuichi
Ah, okay.
because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
No?
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
Huh?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in.
Oh, then screw all of
Shove
them. I
the
don't care
truth
if I
down
get it
their
right or not.
throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Alright.
It has to be you. There's one more thing I still have to confirm.
Yeah.
But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh,
It's
so
too
Kirumi is
perfect.
the culprit.
The maid, of course,
That is not
would have
yet
a
a
sense of
certainty.
perfectionism
Let us
for
hear
this
her
sort of thing.
testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case,
Prove me
then I
wrong.
will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
What are you, Gundam?
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you
No, you
think I would
don't.
fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Easily.
Preposterous. That could have been done by...
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Now time on that.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed. No alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I was wrong!
Shut up, Shuichi. What are the bullets?
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
There we go.
I'll reveal the truth.
Maybe we can't prove everyone's alibi, but we can still pinpoint the culprit.
Wait a minute.
How so?
I got the achievement.
Last night, Kaito and I heard Maki speaking with Ryoma, but I haven't mentioned what happened after. Kirumi, any thoughts?
Did you return to your respective dorm rooms?
Yes, we did. But I couldn't fall asleep, so I was awake until
People
morning,
got the bullshit. Like,
which allowed me to hear a certain sound in the night.
A certain sound?
Last night, I heard the sound of someone leaving their room and exiting the dorm. And after some time, I heard the sound of them returning.
Could it have been the culprit?
bullshitting his way to victory.
But all you heard was
I'm
a
proud of you,
sound?
Shuichi.
That doesn't mean you know who made it.
Indeed, it doesn't. But I didn't hear the sound of someone going down the stairs, which must mean that whoever left has a room on the first floor. No one on the second floor left the dorm that night.
So everyone on the second floor has an alibi? You cannot determine the culprit with just that.
On the contrary, once we rule out the second floor, we know who the culprit is. Because preparing the ropeway required time to be spent in the gym, it's extremely likely that the culprit helped set up the magic show. In short, Himiko, Angie, Kaito, or Kirumi.
I see. So among the four, the only one with a room on the first floor of the dorms is...
Yes, only Kirumi.
I'm the bullshit way to victory.
Well, I hear a load of BS. But unfortunately for you, Kirumi, your time's up. We already know you're the only one capable of setting all this up.
Kirumi, it may have been bullshit.
Right, Shuichi?
Right.
Right. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
Yeah.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha
Wait,
tank.
how is Shuichi?
This is my selfless devotion.
Let's do this.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Nihilism. Shall we then?
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
Pushing
What
your
do you
fault
mean by
apart.
crux of the
Bleh.
argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Incorrect.
Oh, cut through your words. I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used the
Stick
rope
it
to
open,
carry
it
the
was
body
on
to
you.
the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Ding, ding, ding.
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone.
So you're doing that like condom.
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Original family or something?
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about? I've just got a weird feeling about this.
No, Pat.
When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about.
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear, Tua?
Yes, really. So please believe me.
For
I am not the
Shuichi.
culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape
Eh?
together.
Is her name actually Kaede?
I want to fulfill my
Is it
duties
bad
as
that
the
you give a
ultimate
shit?
maid. I wish to serve everyone.
You already failed them.
So please believe me. You have to.
Kirumi!
Are we
You can cut
totally
the fake
sure
tears.
Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
It's not him.
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was
She
after she
really
gained our
could
trust
trick you
that
all.
she saw her chance to strike.
Right.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe.
Shuichi, please reconsider. You only
No.
suspect me because I was at the gym. But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to... They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should...
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede. So I'm not turning back
Nope.
now.
We ain't turning back. This is the truth. Deal with it.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am...
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the rope weight was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with the makeshift rope weight, then the final clue falls into place.
It's from your outfit.
The
A
final
Victorian dress over
The
there.
damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to
Little
pin me as the
headband.
culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone.
I know what part of the clothing it is,
Then
but it's
you're
definitely
wrong.
yours.
Your deduction is all wrong!
Your words
So,
aren't going to convince
can't
me
be.
now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction
So-
made by
so
a
says what?
self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle, because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Because it was in the pool.
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Then they would have had rope marks all over the hand.
Yeah, so what? You're still
Your
wrong.
gloves.
Your logic is flawed.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
Oh,
It's not
that's a
just
part of the
It's
trash.
proof that you're the culprit.
Hell yes.
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty
There we
deduction.
go.
You continue to confuse everyone. You are
Hey,
incorrect.
this is gonna get annoying.
What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. Ah! In this class trial, Everyone's life is at stake! Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die! In this class trial, everyone's
Only
life
you
is
will
at
be
stake!
dying.
Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die! In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake! Because of your self-righteous truth, I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence! You are only providing us with speculation! We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence! You are only providing us with speculation! We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your
Examshiki
reasoning.
Sato,
But I
the
will
ultimate
never accept it.
detective.
It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit.
And you are the ultimate dead.
What does that piece of trash prove? I completely
Oh, I spelled
understand
your
your
name wrong.
reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems
It's
you wish to
Kirumi,
pin
not
me as the
Kimiru. Sorry.
What does that piece of trash prove?
You gotta be shitting me.
I completely
They
understand
changed
your
something.
reasoning.
Now I think.
But I will never accept it. What does that piece of trash prove?
It ends here!
There we go. I'm sorry, what just happened?
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction
And it fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
He's right though.
Well, Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Shall we, Shuichi?
What's wrong?
Closing argument. This bitch.
I will show you the truth.
Closing argument. The evidence made of metal the piranhas didn't eat. Okay, there's my bang. Sorry. Hey, yes, it was. Yeah, yes, it fucking was. Next window frame, screw it. The carriage well. On a tank lid. Really? That's dumb.
This is the truth of the case. The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone.
Yeah, that's...
It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank.
How'd she do that without getting her hands torn up by the front?
Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym.
Oh, never mind, actually.
And used the ladder once
it was
more,
diagonal.
this time to climb up to the
It
gym's
wasn't
window.
straight up, it was diagonal.
Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists.
Never actually talked about how they knocked him out, did we?
And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they
Just
connected
bullshit
the
my
wire
way
from
through
the
an entire
rope from the
trial.
gym window. They returned to the
Chewy, she's
lab after
lying
picking
ass
up
for me.
one last thing.
And I got back. I got back leg.
The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab
These
windows
trials
were
are way
connected
too
by
long.
a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube,
Should just shut
they
up,
hung the
please.
inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime.
We have a winner.
And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid? Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi.
Yep,
My
for
pride
you.
as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Yeah.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available.
Yeah.
Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic.
Yeah.
But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
Monosuke.
You don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodam, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go!
I know it.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Fine, like. Hello there, Naruto. Cheese?
Now then, it seems the voting has finished.
You piece of shit, voting for me. She really just voted for me.
As the blackened.
She really voted for me. This little final fuck you, or was that Kokichi? I would 100% believe that would be Kokichi. You're damn right. Oh, screw you.
Oh my!
You all voted correctly. One unexpected and unpredictable outcome. Bravo, bravo.
Thank goodness.
He managed to get to the best track again.
Yeah.
Truly, this result was unexpected. How can you be so calm about it?
Yoo-hoo! The truth is...
Yeah, she's not my mom.
Damn it.
Why? You guys are humans, aren't you?
Shut up!
Say,
Your feelings towards a simply known falsehood?
No.
What?
I can sense this child has been agonizing for her. Are you upset because of the people important to you?
What's wrong? I do not agree.
I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you just done.
Please!
Please.
Understood. I shall take that request.
Well, you know.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
What are you saying?
May I?
Hey,
No.
Yes.
The fuck's going on? Huh? No, no.
Oh. Yeah, that was on Monica's fault.
Oh!
Huh?
Dumbass!
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah!
Daddy!
Hey,
Okay.
Mother!
Hey,
Sure, let's go back.
What? You stupid!
Well now.
I see.
The cinema video was nothing more than bad
I
luck.
see.
Hey!
What's wrong?
Yes.
So,
That's right.
Yeah.
all right! Who's the most important Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, with clients in politics and finance. This elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country.
That's pretty good.
He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all his
What?
authority to her. No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts
So
requests
that's
that only
Kirumi.
she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on this, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Huh?
What?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Wait!
What is this?
I do not agree. This is my
Okay.
selfless
What, Sir Sophia version 2?
called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past, but he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
Hey, I know this doesn't sound very... This video has really been stretching out. Can we just, you know...
I see.
You really don't get it.
Yeah.
How rude! I see. Incredible.
Peach is literally the ultimate supreme leader.
But
Actually.
Yeah, she doesn't.
I do not know.
That's...
That is correct.
Huh?
Maybe it is the ultimate one.
I do not know. This is my selfless devotion. My apologies.
If so...
Yeah, I don't give a regret, I'm sorry.
I don't like that.
Why? Wait!
Always messing around.
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Monokuma wanted to scope the country.
Huh?
He would.
100%.
You want a freaking bet?
Cuz. Shing!
Oh, that's
Oh, I
me.
see.
That is.
Huh?
What?
Weird.
I do not agree.
Oh.
Do you agree?
Huh?
That is.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Got it. You're...
Told me he would clean up the tentacles line wrong.
And then he turned his back toward me.
He let you.
At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew he forfeited his life right then and there.
That is correct.
Then,
Yeah.
But
What?
because
What are you talking
What
about?
if there's nothing in his
Wait.
motive video?
Huh? Well, you know.
I told you. Why?
Yeah. But there wasn't anything in there, was there?
Yeah. But
Hey,
no. Jeez. In other words, please.
that's true.
Well, you know.
Hey!
Ah.
Nothing.
Huh?
Okie dokie.
Absolutely nothing.
By popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro! Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry. Sorry.
Always messing around.
Yeah.
I see.
It can't be.
Damn!
But. Because.
Yes. For everyone. My apologies.
Your name.
You need some.
Hey!
huh?
Gonta.
No. Sorry, that's not how this works.
Unfortunately.
Jeez.
Huh?
Oh, man.
Shuichi!
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey! Alright!
Yeah. We all lived. That's what's important.
Listen up. I mean, don't worry about it.
Life isn't yours to throw away.
Of course!
Yeah.
Jeez. But. So divine!
Shut up!
But
I know you're an idiot in the best way. You remind me of Beat.
Huh?
It's your best power.
because Huh? But
Yeah. Oh, yes, you will.
You mean?
Really?
Cut it out.
That is correct.
Sorry, but I'll see you now later.
You must live.
Huh?
I see.
You must live. I will survive!
It's fun.
I have to escape! I won't die here!
Damn it!
Please run!
Hurry!
Damn.
Hey, please!
I will live! I refuse to die in a hellhole like this!
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi
Punishment
Kujo,
time.
the ultimate maid.
For my nation! For my people!
Let's give it everything we've got.
It's punishment time.
I will not die!
Have fun in hell. That's what you're gonna do, huh? Reminds me of Pecco's almost, except not as interesting or impressive. Three, two, two.
Really?
Those are really deep. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah?
Let's get along. We are all friends. I will not forgive that.
Huh?
Wonderful.
That's nice. They're so
Hmm.
They're so freaking cute! How horrible!
Stop it!
I don't like that.
Kokichi, I can't even tell if you're bullshitting or not.
I'll protect you!
Come on, come on! Kazatua says so.
I see, yes.
That's true.
Okay.
Hey!
Of course! However...
Nah.
That's...
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least I guess it kind of says here in the...
Oh dear.
That's so mean. It's a lie. Because...
You're right.
That's right.
Well, that's depressing.
For now.
You're right.
Why, you? I won't forgive you!
It'll be okay.
What's wrong?
But...
Yeah.
Why?
Hey, so...
Okay.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, what is it?
What is it?
You get it?
Huh?
Not worse than you.
Huh?
Oh, what about it?
Ah. Well,
Huh?
Which means...
Hold on!
What are you, a murderer?
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. But would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki! What the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now. But that's not your style. You
So
would
you're
rather
the ultimate
kill from the
assassin?
shadows. Right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
Now that's badass.